Greetings, fellow beings. We're live, and we're thankful for Curtis Joseph for $1 super chat right up front. We got an incredible gifty. That's right, not quite in full voice yet, folks. So good Monday morning. We've got a Hoove with a gifty for a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that, Hoove. We've got lots of stuff to talk about today. Good Monday morning. We're coming up on the end of the year. I could not be happier. This next year, I hope, is extraordinary for all of us. We did have some sad news, which we will talk about first thing. Not going to bury the headline today. Talk about a former president. Me and my monkey, R.I.P. Jimmy, and true. Istophobos in the house. The very lovely Sherry. Good morning, dear. Hope you're doing well. Rocking another change of location, atmosphere, etc. We've got Jill Powers. Good gracious. She's wielding the wrench. Watch out. Morgan King. Good morning to you. We've got Jan Monroe. Hi, waiting with client at lab. So fun. Well, is it? Terry Rose. Good morning, Terry. Hope you're doing well. We've got Davina Duckworth. Good morning, Davina. Good morning. Captain Fandom Nerd. You got to check out Captain. Captain's awesome. Love Captain. We got Ms. Pick Cafe. How are you doing out there today? Ruling the wrench over there on the green machine. Virtual Sky Studios. Good morning. I'm sick, but here with you. Well, I'm still sick too. I'm almost done though. I'm almost done, my friend. Virtual Sky. I gotta find out what you do. We got Rogue Thinka. Good to see you. Oh, I have James Bond news. It is not good. Let's see. Who else? JB's Spooky Reviews. Good morning. And let's get started. Get the chatty chat over here today. Let's see. Hoove. Saying hi to everybody. Good to see you, Hoove. And thank you for this morning's super duper gifty. There you go. That's about as close as I'm going to get today, guys. Apparently what I've got is the tail end of influenza A, with the cough and the sniffles and the pending bronchitis and possible pneumonia, however you want to say that. Exciting. We got Bill S. Preston Esquire in the house. Good to see you, my friend. And Penny, good morning, dear. It's so great to see you. Hope you guys checked out. I've been dropping videos every day, despite the fact that it takes me like a while to get them recorded. I have to cough, hack up a bunch of stuff. It sounds great, right? Just super gross there, Culture. Thanks for that. And then try to record again with a voice. It's wild stuff. Mr. Stock, it's great to see you. That's right. Positive returns. Not great for the last 7 days, but it is what it is. The exchanges was very touching. Yeah, we need a moment of silence. Hey, Lucius Nature Triste. If someone took a photo of me looking like that, I would come back and haunt them. Hey. It's not a great picture, Jimmy. That's true. I understand, though. He was actually in hospice care for almost 2 years, if you know anything about the history there, which we'll get into in just a moment. Gryffindor. December 20th, 1980. After 26 years, The Wonderful World of Disney broadcast its last performance on NBC TV. It was originally on ABC in 1954 to help promote Disneyland. Another sad reminder. It's true. And that's actually kind of what inspired the purchase of capital cities, to be honest with you. Entirely other conversation. We have a lovely gifty. There we go. Gifty. Hey, we're getting my voice back. Check it out. Liberty Halls Cat for a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. Liberty Halls. I saw a member chat from our good friend Butter Biscuit. I'll find it in a minute. We'll get to it. Andy is here. Good morning, Andy. And how's the most talented man on the internet? Good. All right. Here's that member chat from Butter Biscuit, celebrating 8 months. Here's to another month. And wishing you a happy new year. I wish you a happy new year. I wish you all a very, very happy new year. That's right. Pugwaddle, how you doing? Good morning. Kresha is here. Good morning, Kresha. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got? We got Love. We got Tim Hayes. Cloud Sailing, how you doing, buddy? Apex, check out Apex Comics, he's fun. And Stuttering Guitarist, SG, how you doing, buddy? We got Jeremy Heath in the house. What's up, Jeremy? And one of our favorite Canadians, I should say, not the one of. Randall Wurzer. Yeah, that's right. Walter Tomaszewski, good morning to you. Oh, who else is here? We got lovely people like Magnify. Where's BMO Betta? Somebody find BMO Betta. BMO Betta. Happy New Year to you, William King. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Mark is wishing me happy Pomona. It's silent like swimming. Yeah, Pomona. I'm having fun. Hey, Patrick, what's up, buddy? Patrick Robinson in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are both doing well. Our buddy Snowdub. So what's up with Sunday night? It comes back next week, brother. Bigger, better, and more offensive or funny. One of the two. Offensive to some, funny to others, probably. Native Hawaiian, 808 forever. Monkey Jeebus is back to being just the monkey. We got the Bat Cap out there and a few more. But on that note, we've got to go. We got to say hi to Tender Warrior 68, though. Tender Warrior! D-Bud! Jenkins! I'm just kidding. D-Bud Martin in the house with his wrench. So tired. Good morning to you, Curtis Joseph. I'm happy you're feeling a lot better. That was a little brutal watching you get roasted by Nate. It was funny as heck. Yeah, you got to plow through the bad times and just have fun with it. It's a good time. Carl Sieg's out there. What's up, Carl? Tom F. Hello. And RC. What's up, RC? All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, but we do have a man to talk about specifically right at the top. Of course, it is the Jimmy Carter. That's right. Jimmy, the longest living president, dies at 100 years old, just a few days, a few weeks after casting his vote for Kamala. That's right. Yeah, a man that lived in hospice for nearly 2 years, had a presidency filled with ups and downs, and was actually granted the Nobel Peace Prize for advancing human rights, has passed away. Think what you will of him, from his humble beginnings as a peanut farmer, from the issues that he had with his brothers during his brother during the presidency, and all of the things in between. This man spoke a lot about taking care of others and put his money where his mouth is post-presidency with Habitat for Humanity. Maybe not thought of very highly for his presidency, but thought of in many other ways as just a good person. We really need more people like that, and let's just all hope that we can someday grow up to do enough for others to satisfy the same level of giving that Jimmy Carter had. And that's about as kind as I can say it. We've got Gal Gadot out there revealing that she had emergency surgery for a brain clot that drove her to actually give birth to her fourth daughter, a little bit out of timing. And she was basically just struggling for her life. She kind of opened up about it. The brain clot led to the birth, and that's pretty much it. So the 8th month of her pregnancy with daughter Ori, who was born in March because of this massive blood clot in her brain. I'm glad she's still with us, and I'm glad she also was capable of granting birth to the fourth child. So congratulations to her. It's rare that people open up about these types of things. So very, very cool. Box office was fun. It was an interesting fight between the trades, trying to figure out how to bow down before Disney and yet not lie completely. In fact, they even got Community noted, which I tried to find but couldn't. Looks like they're saying Mufasa tops Long Christmas Holiday. Well, if you measure it the way they are, sure. Sonic steals the weekend. That's absolutely true. But let's look at the actual numbers, which we'll be talking about on Midnight's Edge of the Morning, coming up after this show. You see, Sonic 3 is $38 million, whereas Mufasa had $37 million over the weekend. And as you can see here in the States, the numbers look like they favor, wait, Sonic the Hedgehog? I wonder why they got community noted. I do know this. Third place is the film I was real happy with, Nosferatu. So congratulations to that for an enormous opening. 40 million globally, so well done, Nosferatu, Eggers, and everybody else that was involved. But, Sonic the Hedgehog raced past 200 million with barely getting an opening weekend this weekend internationally to the tune of, I think, $74 million. But as I said before, Nosferatu, 40 million Christmas debut. Wow. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man premiered. You can see the trailer right now over for Disney minus. Marvel Animation's going to launch this on January 29th. And the terrible mentor they elected to pick for Peter right off the bat was Norman Osbourne. A lot of the same stuff you've seen before, nothing new, but at least they're using, at least for the trailer anyway, the original Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, which I think is great. Not so great, though, is James Bond hopeful James Norton saying men should atone for patriarchal crimes. What? Of the past. No thank you. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. That's right, yeah. Not great, Bob. I don't really think I want a Bond that believes this bologna sausage. I also am believing, to be honest with you, that Batman 2 is a sign of bad things to come for DC's Gunn's universe. I got worried about the 5-year gap, which I still think is an issue, but I'm worried more that not only is the star of this particular film a problem, there's many other problems inside of DC. We're going to drop a video on Superman today or tomorrow and all of the problems with that. Speaking of problems, Wall Street opened lower in its finals days. A little bit contradictory to the year that it had. We'll have to see where things finish in the next month. We've got value seekers in the markets right now, which is why certain shades did better than others and why some recovered and others didn't. The Supreme Court is being asked to delay the TikTok ban by President Trump so he can actually figure out a settlement in the future. AI is becoming ingrained in business. That's a bad idea if you've watched some recent videos showing you that AI can subterfuge its way into existence or to keep itself from being erased. Yeah. What we know about the deadly Jeju airplane crash is not a lot, but it did inspire them to start doing inspections on Boeing aircraft because they're trying to figure out what the heck happened to a crash that killed 179 people. This is a real big problem for Boeing specifically because a lot of people are now going to go directly to what's wrong with the plane, with it being Boeing's fault. Not the airline's fault, not the maintenance fault, not the fuel fault, not a bird flying into it. The first place they're going to look is at the company. That's not great. And we do have a bear story, which I think we should jump right into. What do you say? You guys want some bears? I want some bears. Let's get to some bears. And look, there's Kitty Bear right there on the screen. Hey, what's up, Kitty Bear, spaceship vampire? You guys, it's great. It's great. It's great to see you all. But we got a bear in Iowa. Well, maybe more than one bear in Iowa. We've got the Department of Natural Resources in Iowa saying that black bears could make Iowa its permanent home within 5 years. Yeah, there was a point in time back in the 1800s where they'd basically hunted the black bears and other bears in the region, in Iowa specifically, to extinction in the state. That may not be the case very much longer. They're starting to make their way towards Iowa now and are somewhat in Iowa already. So bears may be returning, which is telling me that bears are actually making not only a huge comeback, but they may create a problem for Iowans and, well, many other states in the near future if they are not managed. And while I like bears and think they're super cuddly killing machines, I will say that the situation is going to require management, which means we may need to see more and more bear hunts, which have just been reinitiated in many states in the last few months, right before hibernation, in fact. Yeah, you can see that bear there. and they're worried about the reestablishment of the population here. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Um, let's see if we can find more pictures. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah. So they think that bears are going to return in a large scale, and I agree with them. So yeah. So all right, let's get to your comments because I missed quite a few. I missed some amazing member chats, which I got to jump to right away. I do want to say that the the bear population is growing wherever you are, and it's only going to do more. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be in states where there are bears. You're going to have to be more aware when you're out in wilderness areas and heavily wooded areas. Stuttering Guitarist has been a member for 16 months. Thanks for an amazing year, Culture. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Let's see if we can find Walter Tomaszewski, who celebrates 14 months of membership, saying, CC, you think Apple will ever acquire Disney? I don't think it's in their best interest, and I don't believe it would be allowed to happen. That's one that I've been asked several times about. I don't believe that it'd be allowed to happen. Could Apple want to do that? Perhaps, but I don't think it would happen. I don't think there's no plus side for Apple, and there's only downside for Disney. The scrutiny would be a real problem. Hey, Frank Hammett's been celebrating our 47th wedding anniversary today. Congratulations, Frank. Congratulations, my friend. I hope all 47 of those years have been extraordinary. I can tell you that the longer you're with somebody, the better it is. That's all I can say. So stick it out through the tough years because you'll have some. The 7-year itch is called that for a very good reason. Stick it out. Fight through. Better things on the other side. 7 months of membership for Liberty Hall's Cat says, hey, Culture, wishing you all and all chat members a happy and safe new year. Still have the same characters left. So a preemptive happy MLK Day, happy Battle of New Orleans Day, happy Mardi Gras, happy Good Friday, happy Easter. Well said, my friend. Not to waste a member chat. Look at that. And thank you for the 7 months of membership. Man, I got the best audience on the planet. So blessed. So very blessed. What else we got? We got love. Love is what we got. We also got Matt G. Matt G. So, look, I'm really frustrated, if you guys can't tell, with the way that media coverage has been with the Mufasa versus Sonic battle. I don't think there's a lot of competition between the two. I don't see how they could be selling Mufasa as the biggest movie of the holiday. It just has had a larger international opening that Sonic did not enjoy. I think Sonic is going to eventually crush Mufasa globally, and I don't think there's anything that Mufasa can do about it. I also think that Moana 2 is going to come up shy of $1 billion. My friend Vic Fontaine and I have been chatting in the background about whether or not it can eclipse Despicable Me 4. That's a good question. Have to keep an eye on that. Morbius of Altair 4 says, I think people are tired of CGI lions. I'm tired of CGI everything. I'm tired of live action CGI. Neither of those things are true. CGI is true. Live action is not true. So, yeah. Mark Daly says, I agree. Apple buying Disney is dead. When the Dark Stones own major parts of Apple, Disney, and the Biden administration, I thought different, but the new regime won't let that happen. I don't think anybody in their right mind would let that happen. Stuttering Guitarist. My parents had a combined 8 divorces. Wow. Sorry, folks. Man, without using the old soundboard, I can't get a mute button right in front of me anymore. Oh, man. Who else is out there? I thought it was Bacon Day. Might be. I need to have a piece of bacon. Might as well be bacon. Yeah, Linda Lavin passed away as well. I saw that. There were actually like multiple entertainment deaths. One of the members, or the eldest member of the Dolan family. Lots of media family, elders passing away over the last few days. So it's pretty wild. And Noel Lingpard, good to see you. Apex says, Mufasa's not a good title. Well, that may be true. No one I know has seen Mufasa. No one I know wants to either. Isn't that weird, Patrick? Isn't that weird? I mean, I know hardcore, like pixie dusters, right? Huge Disney fans. And they haven't seen Mufasa. I don't know that this is a film made with an audience, and people need to take a look, or will need to take a deeper look at the finances of this film. Because if it turns out to be, empty theaters making these ticket revenues, that's going to tell you something. I think they knew it was going to be bad, to be fair. Let's see what else happens. Spaceship Vampire says, old Bobby Ige is just trying to make things look good for the investors call, or whatever they're called. No, that's it. You're right. It's quarterly investors call. Yeah. You go to find out where it is. You go to investors relations on Disney's page, the Walt Disney Company's page. Stuttering Guitarist says, I can't stand seeing Mufasa called live action. It has neither. No, it's true. And this is a true statement. Now, I was going to do a video on this, but many of my peers did. And I was like, no, I'd rather cover what's about. Well, in fact, today I'm going to be dropping a video about Batman. Oh, I dropped one already. In case you guys didn't catch it. Great video. I dropped one late last night or in the early evening, depending upon what part of the country you're in, about Spider-Man being completely reset. That's not good either. Let's see. Culture with your latest video on Rachel Zegler. It is it highly possible, seriously, that she has main character syndrome and believes that she's impervious to her career ending, self-deletion? There. Thoughts? No, I think you're right, Curtis Joseph. I think that's exactly what it is. Look, she's been so tied up in her own mind. She's like the worst example of a theater kid ever, because she has been told by everybody around her, probably for her entire life, just how special she is. Much like Amanda Lestenberg, right? It's, you're this good. And then to be cast in West Side Story, probably largely based on her ability to perform at a Broadway level with the overacting and the over melodramatic presentation of everything, including vocally, with the belt tone and all of that. I do believe that, yeah, Curtis, I think that's a pretty good analysis. I mean, main character syndrome or not, she's a classic narcissist, and no one can deny that. Just epic levels of it. Speaking of epic, we got a gifty. Man, that's going to hurt for a couple more days. Ruby Hoove gifted a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. Rhedosaurus, what's up? Says, here in Michigan, the mountain lion population is growing too. And they aren't even supposed to be here. Worse, they won't hesitate to attack people like black bears do. Yeah, I know. I watched a black bear take out like 3 Russians on video. Like, I think last night. It was crazy. Culture, do you think Lilo and Stitch will do? I think it'll be great. I think that's going to do fine. I think that presents itself in a way to do that same kind of animation style mixed with a live human actor. I think that's gonna work. But if you say live action, you need to have like something live there, you know? Equius Heart. It's not a fair fight between Mufasa and Sonic because Disney bought up the majority of the theaters. True. Equus Heart, you are 100% true. You're on. That is an accurate statement. The 4,100 theater to 30 something hundred is a distinct advantage for Disney. But then again, it brings the per theater average down. It also exposes Disney to criticism when they don't really require that many theaters. And I think people are tired of crappy CGI. I think that's true. Once again, thank you, Ruby Hoo, for the gifty. I think I got another membership chat. I didn't see it, though. I have to go back and check. CC, you hit the nail on the head. But right mind and Biden are two things. I can't really read all of that, but that was a good statement. I just had another thing pop up. All right, let's go looking. Because I know I had a member chat I need to see. From Noelling Barn. Hey, Noelling Barn. Celebrating 2 years. Thank you for your 2-year length of support, my friend. I truly appreciate it. Says, I'm late. Did Mufasa get extended life in theater? I don't know. But I do know that Sonic made an international release finally and opened to internationally a $72 million opening. I think Sonic's going to clean Mufasa clock. Mufasa clock. It's Mufasa clock. That was funny. I thought that was funny anyway. Something wrong with me. Noelling Barn dropped a $2 super chat saying, all I heard about more mountain lions is kitties. There you go. There you go. Kurdish Selby in the house saying, finally made a live stream, working and lurking. Thank you for being here, Curtis, and welcome. Welcome to a live. Ram Bam 3000. See, I can't even get like the depth in there. Are you saying you have a problem with Rogue? Oh boy. Oh boy. There's the lovely Elizabeth. Hello, dear. Elizabeth Young in the house. Carlos Alfredo Lopez here. And let's see. This is Jabel DeMarco. I hope I said that correct. Jabel DeMarco. Maybe did I bring in Jabel? Anyway, I think so. A pity. The last decent president for the USA. His successor could have used some of his wisdom if they had wanted. True. I don't know. I think his predecessor or his successor was pretty good. Pretty good. Staved off a lot of the Red Menace here in the United States for quite some time. And I think it was inevitable, given the situations of the time, that some strength need to be showed. If you go back to that period of time, I was alive back then. So, I mean, that makes me pretty old too. Wait till Disney pays itself for the streaming rights. Yeah, we all know it's just one pocket moving money to the other pocket. Davina says, Big Rat exerting its market power in film distribution. Yeah, although that's shrinking. I'm sorry. I don't think that power is here for much longer. They don't have a lot to offer on the positive side of the equation. I think you guys would probably agree. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. At first, I thought the graphic behind Culture was Biden. Whoa, no, it's Jimmy. Like I said, Jimmy spent almost 2 years in hospice before passing yesterday. Wild stuff. Hey, what's going on, John the Beagle Dad? Good to see you. I find it interesting that the news media is okay compromising themselves when it comes to film box office numbers. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I was going to bring up the AP story, but then I came across the one that infuriated me the most. And we've already talked about it. I just want to bring this back up on the screen because I don't know if you guys really ruminated on it the way I did. This guy is a male version of a wet nurse. Men should atone for the patriarchal crimes of the past. This guy's done. Nobody's going to want this. And if this guy shows up as Bond, nobody's going to be interested. He doesn't even look like Bond. He's not pretty enough. You need to be, this is garbage. Be proactive when confronting the Me Too movement. It's dead. The Me Too movement's dead, and so is Time's Up. And the fact that they're now proving that many of these things were just riled up charges, you got problems, and it's hurting the people who actually have claims. The Blake Lively thing is going to get very messy. I don't think anybody wants to wade in on that. Norton told the Radio Times magazine, extreme leftism in our good friend and ally, the UK, that modern man was living in a time where there was an attempt to rebalance the patriarchal crimes of the past. What a douche. I have zero interest in this man being James Bond. Lazenby wasn't that pretty, but he was one of the best Bonds. So I see your point there. Caveat ties. Yeah. Where's BMO Beta? Where's the weatherman? Oh, weatherman's okay. But yeah, I mean, that's not a Bond. Hey, Jed, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you. Darth Gutierrez rolled in the door. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, that's actually true, Curtis Selby. I think you're right. I think Disney is a pay-to-player now. And that's not good, especially if your content's not going to bring people in. Griffin! I'm trying to catch up with all y'all. Hey, Muqtadir Ali is here. We got Mr. Drow in the house. They can do that gravelly thing. Morning, folks. He lived to see every premiere of Nosferatu. It's actually true. Crazy. That's going to be annoying for the next couple days. A little bit of cough here and there. Tom F's not exactly super excited about the James Bond there. Me either. He's creepy looking though. Yep. That's actually what he does, isn't it? He does a lot of stuff on BBC. He's on some lame show right now. Walter Tomaszewski for $2 says, if streaming's a dead end, what's the future of TV? I don't know. I think a lot of these entities are going to have to go. Well, think about this. They're going back to the model. They're still doing television advertising on streaming, right? And they're making you pay for it. Same thing with cable. You know, over-the-air television is just basically the best way to do things. Didn't cost anything. There weren't carriage deals. All you had to do was buy programming from your network, have it beamed to you. Overhead was less. Total number of humans involved was less. Didn't have the payrolls they have now. Streaming is giant expenditures of cash all the time. All the time. Why would you want that? I don't think I would. I don't think I would at all. I'm going to have to figure out some audio settings for this mic, because right now I think it's a little hot. You guys let me know. Yeah, Morbius, a Voltaire 4 says he's just spewing woke rhetoric. Yeah, true story. Yeah, yeah, but Lazenby was still awesome. Caveat ties, still awesome. Let's see. Davina Duckworth. I was saying Boo Earns. Huh. Darth Gutierrez, he's only doing it to be on good terms with women. He's a chump. Yeah. Yeah. People that are on the extreme side of that movement, or men specifically, they're grasping. They're looking for, like women on a lot of social media apps. Sorry, ladies, don't be mad at me. Looking for validation, melatonin hits, likes. Instagram is like polluted with that. Someday I will turn Instagram on. I have an account. I just don't use it. Yeah, John, the Beagle Dad. I have zero interest in James Bond anymore. Well, nothing that Daniel Craig was in. I mean, Casino Royale was okay, but that was the beginning of the end because it was basically James Bourne at that point in time. You had parkour and shaky cam and close-up combat you couldn't see. Punk Wild Last's a good question. Will apology tours get more absurd or start going away? Nobody takes them seriously. I think this hurts your brand now because men have almost fully and completely rejected this stuff. And a lot of women are waking up as well. So we can't be at odds with each other. We need to be at odds with the right people. And I think a lot of people are coming around to that realization. Well, Cavill and or Aaron Taylor Johnson. But yes, I'm with you. Yeah. Man, I've been sleeping a lot because I've been sick, but you couldn't tell. I'm still yawning my face off. Carlos. I can't say that, but yeah. Lucius, I don't know what crimes. These people are crazy. Oh, I'm very sick. Well, I guess I'm not very sick now, but I was very sick. Yeah, I had technically, I guess I had influenza A, or whatever I think that's right. It's a coughing and hacking and head full of stuff and nose running and everything else. Much more aggressive than a cold. So yeah, still do. Hey, Aov, no deek. Been gone for a while. Now I'm back, baby. That's right. I'm back like Jordan was in 1995. Another three-peat, huh? All right. Good to see you. Showbach! What's up, buddy? Of course I notice you. Notice me, senpai. Yeah. Walter Tomaszewski for another $2 in Culture Casino Cash. I can do that pretty easy. If streaming's a dead end, what's the future TV? I think I ended. Did I just answer this without the super chat? Honestly, I don't really know. I mean, streaming is a dead end. People are going to run out of the desire to pay for television. And then you just lose a customer completely. Why are you... this is the problem I have with charged advertising supported streaming. What's the point? You know, the minute that Amazon decided they were going to start forcing ads into their Prime stuff was the minute I just stopped watching Prime. Nothing's lost. Nothing. I don't. People are walking away from entertainment completely. They have a cadre of entertainment available to them. If you wanted to stop, physical media, you should have done it 2 decades ago or never done it in the first place. That's it. Once I have a giant library of things that are not woke, that do not have any of this neo-Marxist garbage in it. Same thing with video games. I have a back catalog that's replete with wonderful things to play. And even as they try to, for lack of a better word, pollute things retroactively with this garbage, people are rejecting that as well. And if anything just operated off of just a simple disk, that's a win. There's lots out there to do to avoid this stuff. To answer that one more time. And I know that JPRPH1 sent a member chat. Saying happy, safe, and blessed New Year to everyone. Thank you, JPRPH1. I appreciate it. And I think everybody else does as well. I hope you guys all have an extraordinary New Year's. Connery was the best Bond. Indeed. Mark Nichols, my goodness, and welcome, my friend, for 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you. Thank you very much, my friend. My goodness. I'm lurking and working. Yeah, I can't tell you how long I did that for. Be holed up in my office, hoping nobody knocked on the door to ask for something. And lurking. Yep. Or I'd be sitting in my car somewhere in town. Just waiting for my phone to ring, watching, listening. Technically working. Claritin D 24. Yeah, it does clear up the congestion. It's true. Not a big fan of decongestants, though. And now that I've learned that there's stuff in certain things that didn't work to begin with, I'm super pissed off at the FDA. So, and I want to say thanks to Mark Nichols in a special way. So I'm going to sling some cheddar because we have it today. Oh, let's do it. Boom.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
And thank you for that. Yeah, Scott Cook has been a member for a while. Let's see what he has to say. He says, 25 months of membership. My goodness. Hey, CC, just wishing you the best for 2025. I'm wishing you the same, Scott. You guys, everybody that's been here forever, you are the best, and I appreciate you too. So just know that. You're not alone in the Mutual Admiration Club. You are not alone. I've been here with you when you're far away. Yeah, I can't get there today. That clip never fails to make me laugh, says bass player. I know, I love it. I need more of those. I got to get with Floral. That rat is high. He is. But anyway, so the Bond thing just irritates me. I think that's just one of those things just stepping over the line. The other thing that really bothered me was the number of jet incidents that have happened in the last week. I am not real thrilled with what happened. South Korea, the things that happened to the Azerbaijan plane. Apparently, there was some shenanigans where it was actually struck. You can go and look that up for yourself. This is absolutely terrible. An Air Canada plane, I guess, caught fire during a crash landing. I mean, that's less than 24 hours ago, or just about 24 hours ago. Or maybe even more than that. It's wild. Lots of crazy things. I guess, 2 days ago. Sorry. Yeah. That's pretty crazy, though. Birds are landing gear. Yeah. I've been seeing more landing gear issues with small planes, but not with big ones. Pretty crazy. Yeah, shank crate's always one of the best. True story. Barnabas Collins. What's up? Saying hi to Miss Pick Cafe. Look at all these amazing people out there. Oh, no. Not a Canadian plane. You okay, Coffee? Just wild. Oh, Zombie Box is looking at the image right now with the microphone stand coming out. Poor Jimmy. Hoove, have a great day, my friend. We're going to wrap it up. I don't have much else to say. We've got Midnight's Edge in the morning coming up next. Going to talk a little boxy office, I imagine. Lots of interesting box office stories to talk about. I feel like there's lots of stories to talk about. Batman is going to be an issue. It's been pushed back again. You've got animation issues. You've got, that Spider-Man thing is just, I don't know. But the weekend was replete with things to watch. Apparently, I'm going to use replete multiple times today. But what I won't do is send you to the wrong place. So please go check out Midnight's Edge in the morning if you are not part of an automatic redirect, which you should be. And let's double check we didn't miss anything. Mook the Deer. I hope you all have if I don't see you all between now and then, Happy New Year. I will still be streaming New Year's Eve, that's tomorrow, and New Year's Day, that's the day after. And we'll still be keeping a regular schedule for the most part. I think even on Mr. H's Hcast, we will have kind of an end of the year thing, which I'm putting together today. And I don't know, overall pretty excited. I've been blessed this year, and I just want to thank each and every one of you because it's because of you. We didn't quite get to our goal as far as memberships go, but we're getting there. So if you are not subscribed to the channel and you find your way here, just click down below and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Somewhere between 15 and 30 pieces of content every single week, whether it be live streams or videos. This week will be more than normal because I have plenty of material to work with from the weekend, and I've got lots of other plans in the future. Very much excited for New Year's Day, and late tonight, you can check out the Monday Meltdown on Comics Division's channel. Between now and then, many other shows coming up your way, including Midnight's Edge in the morning, which is where you're redirected. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And in about a half an hour, I'll see ya. For real.